Huh?
Hey, Steven.
We usually start with with a. Hi guys, welcome back to Crazy Lizzy Goat Farm and More.
Coffee.
Coffee time. Hey, Steven. Guess what? I was doing looking up the goats yesterday on paperwork, and I found out that Grace was 50 years old and 6 months old.
How old?
50.
Still ain't our oldest nag we have.
That's our oldest one we have now. Hey, quit. You do want that omelet, right?
She loves me. And Susan wants an omelet too, so I know she's going to make them.
What Susan got to do with this thing?
Susan's the youngest daughter, and she gets whatever she wants.
Not necessarily. And I found out that Rain is 37 years old in 3 months. And I found out that Lucy's 32 years in 10 months. Do you believe me?
No, because I know for a fact that they're only a few years old.
No, Tevia.
Because I'm only 31, and these goats, we didn't have these goats before I was born.
Tevia is 28 years old in 5 months.
Nah, I don't believe it.
And Ted's 24 years old.
No.
The calculator does not lie.
Well, if you put the wrong numbers in, it does.
No. Let me do this.
Like, if I can't, all right, he was born in probably, 2016?
Well, Grace was born in 2016.
All right.
But she is...
So that's four. So she's only 8.
No. Look. The calculator says 50 years old in 6 months. I can read.
But I can count and add.
That's beside the point. The calculator is right.
Look.
They always say...
The 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 2024.
But
that's only 8.
We know technology, internet, is right.
You believe everything you see on the internet? Because if you do, I'm praying. I got to pray a whole lot more for you.
Well, we know. Look, right here it says 50 years and 6 months old. I can read.
But, Mama, I can add. I mean, I didn't take Common Core or none of this free stuff they teach today. I was just learning how to add, subtract, divide, multiply.
Well, your fingers and toes, right?
And we wasn't allowed to use calculators neither. Because, whenever was you going to have a calculator on you?
I don't know. But,
that shows my age.
Aren't you glad that you can go to the store and know that people cheat you?
Well, I mean...
Or give you too much and you have to give some back because we're Christians.
But look, I can add, and I know how to count my years.
But look, the internet is right.
All right, so, but animals has a different sense of time than we do.
They do.
Because they have a shorter lifespan than we do. Because we live to about almost 100 nowadays. The average age is 75. But see, like if a goat only lives an average of 15,
maybe
if good. We're saying on a good count, and probably the average to about 12 on a bad count. So their lifespan is different, same as a dog. So to like a dog, you have to think to a dog, a day and a half is almost for their lifespan is a week. So that's why you usually do like a dog times 7, according to how their lifespan is.
Is that what it is?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't that wild? If it's a year old, it's 18 in human. But I was looking at this last night about a goat years to compare to human years calculator. And at 1 year old, which our 2 young ones out there is a year old now, there are 18 years old in human age already.
So if I need somebody to drive for me, I can get the goat too. And when the police officer asks, "When's the goat?" I'm like, "It's 18 years old."
I tell you, And poor Grace is 50. She's almost as old as I am. Well, the lady who did this, her goat was, she said her goat was 16 years old. And she did it on a calculator, and her goat is 85 years old. I mean, isn't that wild? 85 years old.
So on this calculator, the older they get, the less number the years is for them.
Yeah.
It's not just like a average of years. It's based on the aging, that when they have like a boost cycle when they're young, then it slows down.
Yeah.
As they get older.
Yeah. So I thought that was wild. I just want to let you know, poor Grace is out there, a senior citizen. She's 50 years old, so treat her good. Give her all the senior citizen discounts.
She's not 60 yet.
Oh, okay.
63, you know, so she don't get senior discounts.
Well, she soon will.
Coffee.
I mean, come on.
So, if I want to get a senior discount, a senior coffee, I take the goat through the drive-through and say, oh, it's for the goat. She's a senior.
There you go.
So that way I'm not lying.
There you go.
I'll just.
Or you can take Daddy. He's a senior.
You want me to take that old Billy goat?
You call me a nag.
Well, Daddy got the little goat beard going on right now.
Oh, he does.
I think Matelia's beard is bigger.
Yes, I do too. I think the Cheviot's big.
I just look like a man.
Oh, man.
I look like technically I look sort of like a lion. I got a mane going on. It just goes all the way around now.
If a goat's 18 years old, he's 94 years old and 8 months. That is just so low.
I feel bad for a goat if he's 19 years old.
I tell you.
You know that goat has some issues.
I tell you.
You know that goat is old.
I tell you.
19 years old? Man,
Wow.
look, you see goats and we don't even extremely milk ours and breeze ours like some of them do. We know. We give them rest periods.
Yeah.
And our goats hitting 8 years old and they slow down.
They do. Poor Grace, you can hear Grace bones creak and crack when she walks.
And a goat that's 19 years old?
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that goat. When we had Cinnamon, she hurt when she walked. She made me hurt when she walked.
And she was only 10
I tell you.
when we decided to get rid of her.
Yeah, she was. But anyhow, I just thought this was a funny little thing.
So let's. How old would you be in goat
Don't
years?
calculate that. I already tried.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to do that.
You'd be ancient. You'd be like back in Adam's days.
It might be in the Methuselah days.
Man.
All
Be
right.
like 1,432. That's just a random number. I'm like,
Man, making me feel old here. Older. But anyhow, please like,
Please subscribe.
hit the Norring bell,
Leave a comment.
leave comments, and my favorite part.
Coffee.
This guy Steven left a smiley face.
Coffee.